Welcome to Retail Innovation Week. This is your host, Piers Fawkes, and over the next few minutes, we will take a look at breakout sessions on day 3. Now in its third year, Retail Innovation Week brings together business leaders, change agents, and retail practitioners to engage in a week of conversation about the future of retail. On the third day of the event, we will deep dive into the topic of purpose, sustainability, inclusivity, and the role of retailers and brands in the community. Speakers at breakout sessions on Wednesday, January 13th will focus on how to achieve social impact. The breakout format is new this year for Retail Innovation Week, and in a way you are going to have the opportunity to choose your own adventure by jumping into the conversation that most excites you. During the session, you'll be able to join different rooms that have concurrent conversations, and if you choose, you can leave one and enter another. Okay, so who's speaking on day 3? Let's look at the list of experts at leading platforms, solution providers, and agencies who will share strategies that businesses can adopt to drive genuine social impact while growing business. We are excited to have Stephanie Benedetto, CEO and founder at Queen of Rod, joining us to talk about the future of supply chain. Over $120 billion worth of excess fabric sits in warehouses around the world, and these materials end up burned or buried if unused. Queen of Raw is a marketplace where you can quickly and easily buy unused fabrics online. Join Stephanie to deep dive into supply chain innovation and strategies to identify bottlenecks, minimize waste, and maximize profit. Racial injustice and the lack of inclusion became hot-button topics for people around the world during the pandemic. But what can retailers do to make meaningful connections with conscientious consumers? In this session, join Ezen Okoro, Chief Inclusion Officer of Wunderman Thompson, as she discusses how nimble and decisive brands can go beyond tweeting their support and dig into the hard work of making hiring and promotional practices fairer and more transparent. This means establishing a truly diverse workforce, seeing inclusion, equity, and diversity as interconnected elements of your business, and delivering against the next generation consumer demands of purpose, transparency, and commitment. Target is grounded in its desire to help all families discover the joy of everyday life by working toward a healthier environment, more equitable world, and strengthening the communities it services. Listen in on a conversation between Target and 2 of its accelerator participants. Line loop into the market about reusable shipping and ethical sourcing and manufacturing. The next decade in the fashion industry will be met by increased resales, a growing sharing economy, a decline in customers, and an increase in users. Brands need to rapidly adapt if they are going to survive this transition. Join Natasha Frank, CEO of Ian, the leading IoT platform in fashion that powers product digitization for Net-a-Porter, H&M, SAP, Microsoft, and more. As consumers become more keenly aware of what authentic effort, ethos, or empathy looks like from brands, they're more intentional about buying in or opting out of those that do not align with their values. Join Scott Latchat and Lauren Lyons from PSFK to discuss how businesses are re-examining their messaging, practices, and offerings to meet the needs of consumers and employees alike. By prioritizing honesty in communications, sustainability in operations, and converting words into action, innovative businesses are building trust, creating connections, and providing meaningful support in an era characterized by purpose. Also check out the other session speakers, including Adam Siegel, founder and CEO of Recreate in Conversation with Koyo, and Ashita Kabra, founder of By Rotation.
Breakout sessions at Retail Innovation Week are a chance for our community to learn from experts with real experience in the field. Through a mix of presentations, discussions, and Q&A, you'll get deep inside knowledge into the latest strategies around social impact and how to leverage them to build your business.
Thanks for listening. See you Wednesday.
Attend Retail Innovation Week for free by registering online today.